Hello, this is Warpath 1985 speaking, and in today's video / review, I'm going to be talking about a figure that's part of a Legion in G.I. Joe that is kind of weird when it comes to their history, and let's get into it. Now, this figure is a Cobra Shock Trooper, and this is the Pursuit Cobra version. And also, these was in history earlier because Cobra Shock Troopers have been around for like a while. Like, they were in like the first like arc / season of the G.I. Joe Real American Hero series, or ARH, it was called. Back in the 80s, they were portrayed as being like Cobra astronauts, basically. They were sent out into space to stop G.I. Joe during an entire Massive Ice general event during the first season of G.I. Joe, ARH. And they were left out in space because Cobra couldn't like afford using Massive Ice again, because he used the last bit of it to turn them, but General sent them back into space. And so them out there in space, and presumably all of them died due to general loss of oxygen, radiation, etc. And they were not seen until, I believe it was 2003 or 4, when apparently Lieutenant Claymore, and that other G.I. Joe character / Cobra character, who appeared in, I believe, season 2? I believe it was season 2 of G.I. Joe. And he was given a brand new figure, and he was called the Shock Trooper Commander, in general, like commanding officer of the Shock Troopers. Around the same time the figure was released, we also got the very first Shock Trooper-esque figure, the Shock Viper, which was a reuse / remold of Ice Cream Soldier, a G.I. Joe character who was a flamethrower. And we also got, at the same time, our first Cobra like female troopers as characters were based on, of course, the Cobra female troopers from the cartoon, and they were called the Cobra Shock Trooper Night Stalkers, in which eventually around this figure's time of release we got new updates of all those figures, including Lieutenant Claymore, and the Night Stalkers returned alongside a couple of new Shock Troopers. I'll be showing one of them a little bit later, but there were also like a retaliation, I believe it was like a red Shock Trooper, Para-Shock Trooper. We also got Joe Con, black Para-Shock Trooper. We also got, like, of course, like I said before, new Night Stalkers, including a officer, which I believe got back in the day, and of course, like I said before, a new Lieutenant Claymore. And the figure comes with a couple of accessories. By a couple, I do mean many, because it was Pursuit Cobra. Pursuit Cobra was known to have like a lot of accessories included within their figures and general vehicles. And let's probably just get into this figure in general. It comes with a nice little bliss plate with the figure's name on it. Just zoom in here and focus. Come on, focus. Give me focus in. Zoom in, zoom out. That works. So you see right here, Cobra Shock Trooper. Standard G.I. Joe stuff. He also comes with a riot shield, which can go onto the figure. He also comes with a, I believe it's supposed to be like either a AK-12 or AK-74. This was just because AK-47s, if I recall correctly, didn't have type a Picatinny rail attachments, or whatever. It's more or less a AK-12/AK-74/AK, etc. deal. It also comes with a helmet, some goggles, a awesome gas mask, which is cast in a kind of like a dark red. I'm trying to have the light cast through it. You can see right there, like all of it's like cast in dark red. It's all transparent, which is strange. And a walkie-talkie, combat vest, which I'm not going to remove, but it is removable nonetheless. And let's see, stun batons, nice. A hammer, Very nice. And finally, a couple more stuff. Just grab all of them here. I believe this is supposed to be MP5K. Pretty standard machine gun. Small little taser. Finally, a Spaz 12. Nice. Of course, the figure has standard Cobra articulation. Small little balls right here. Goes in and out. No, go fashion 360. General, same affair with all Cobra figures, which is very good. But this figure does suffer from the problems of being a Cobra figure from Pursuit of Cobra. Many Pursuit of Cobra figures in general, figures from that line are super very hard to find for a good price. The Shock Trooper I was lucky enough to get for exactly $22 and complete, which is really nice. Because usually this figure goes for 30 to, I remember like last year before like this figure kind of dropped in price due to the new Shock Troopers based on the cartoon released by Super 7. I believe that's why they went down price. I'll put probably a picture somewhere around here of that figure. And I guess because of that, the figures kind of dropped in price, which is good because it meant that I could finally own this figure. So I'm wanting this figure for a while because I do own a urban Cobra vehicle, the Cobra Steel Crusher, which I did want to bring out for like the comparison with this figure, but I couldn't be bothered because I have a lot of Cobra vehicles right now, and recently I reorganized my entire like display and everything, which is maybe reason why I haven't like uploaded that much, or technically this week, last week, whatever. I don't know when this will probably come out, but yeah, here's a figure that I was comparing it with. This Dollar General Cobra Cobra Trooper Officer. Which reason why I'm comparing it with, because technically this is kind of like a Cobra Shock Trooper Officer, because it has the same general color scheme as the Cobra Shock Trooper, and it also like fits in because it shares the same color scheme as the Cobra Night Stalker Officer, with the chrome Cobra emblem and helmet. I don't know why I say this figure over here. Here's also a, let me grab him, let me see, reach him, here you go. Not the same figure that it shares the mold with, but at least it's Cobra related. A Retro Collection Cobra Trooper. It's very nice. Now this figure of course uses some parts, technically. It does use parts that were eventually reused on other figures, like the general body mold, like everything, including like I believe the chest piece and general admin were used for the G.I. Joe Steel Brigade Trooper, which I was going to bring out, but he was way back in my display, and I couldn't quite reach him because I didn't want to knock all my figures over, because yeah, G.I. Joe problems, 118 scale problems, etc. But yeah, that's all I really have to say for this figure, because I don't have any that, or general anything else that involves Cobra Shock Troopers except for this figure, which I did try to track down before this review. The checking stores. The retro collection, the Reaction Super 7 Cobra Shock Trooper, because I really wanted to like get some of those figures, because I wanted to have like a little tiny legion of them, similar to how they're shown in the Mass Device series. But yeah, that's all for this review. Like, comment, and subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next review. Bye.